Hey, peace, fam. Welcome back again, guys. Something happened where I ended up touching the off button when I was trying to adjust my screen, and it cut me off from the earlier live. I hope you guys are able to come over here real quick so we can finish up what it is that we was talking about. I think we was getting it in pretty well, and then all of a sudden, um, I had that hiccup happening. But basically, guys, what we're dealing with is the herbal solutions that many of us are engaged in now, understanding that herbs are natural foods for the body, understanding that herbs are powerful, understanding that we can utilize herbs to create a better health appearance experience that we're dealing with in this life. Again, if you're on this video and you didn't get the first half of the video, that's that's another live video that is probably running, be posted in just a second, guys. I got cut off from the live on the last one, and I'm back at this site, and I'm talking about again the Dr. Sebis herbs. I talked about what it was that we was did with Sharon in order to help to correct some of the things that she was dealing with, and we talked about how these things can be utilized. And we're talking about, guys, you got to be willing to spend some money in order to uh, bring yourself to health. It is what it is, guys. Unfortunately, nothing in this society is free when it comes to individuals um, marketing and selling those things that are necessary for the health of your body. So, with that being the case, you want to invest in your body, invest in yourself, invest in your health. At the end of the day, that's going to be the most important thing that you have. That's going to be the thing that's going to be able to keep you here for as long as you can be here, absent any type of unfortunate accident that would take you out of here. So again, guys, we have to be more vigilant about what it is that we're doing with the human body, with the human physiology. And we have to know that we don't have to age in a way where we're dealing with chronic arthritis, we're dealing with chronic health issues that debilitate and lessen the quality of life that we are here to experience. We are not designed to be this disease, guys. We are diseased because of the things that we're dealing with that we don't understand, and because of our condition and our conditioning into those things that are unnatural for the physiology. Also, we must understand that these things don't only break down the actual physical appearance of the body, they also affect the mental functioning of the body. You know what I mean? And we was dealing with that dairy, guys. Like I said before, the cow milk is for the cow's milk. Human breast milk is for human beings up until the age 2 or 3. After that age, milk is not necessary. You can, however, utilize what they have come up with the almond milk, the hemp milk, and the coconut milk if you want to feel that type of texture. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're gonna drink milk as a grown adult, it should never be dairy milk. It should never be from anything other than a plant-based milk that has been modified in a way where you can consume it in that fashion. You understand what I'm saying? But you do not need cow's milk for vitamin D. You don't need that. Don't get that out of your head. You don't need cow's milk for vitamin D. You've been misled. We've been misled into believing things that make absolutely no sense when we really think about it. Just think about this, that for your body to be healthy, for your body to get the natural vitamins and minerals that it needs, that it has to go to an animal source in order to get that. That you would have to go and take away from the calf of the cow, take that milk and utilize it for your sustenance. That makes no sense. That the creator, for those of you who believe that there is a creator, will put us in a position where we will have to depend on another animal for our livelihood. Makes no sense. Everything you need is in the plant kingdom, guys. Everything that you need is in the plant kingdom. And again, I'm not a basher of those who consume meat. So let's make that clear for those of you who may come into the live feed and not know my position on certain things. Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, I say and will continue to say and will prove day in and day out that meat is not natural for the physiology. It's not necessary for the sustenance of the physiology. But yet, at the end of the day, it is still. What's up, Taffy? What's up, Taffy? Is that Taffy? Taffy T? What's going on? Big shout out. Where you from, Taffy? I think this is the first time I seen you in the house. You know what I mean? So I had a video live going. I don't know if you was on the last live, and it got cut off because I touched something that cut it off. So I'm just resuming the live right here. We was actually getting into a lot of things. It actually started to get a lot of people into the live. Unfortunately, I don't think they know that I went back live. What's up? Okay, I see you. None of your business. You're right back in the house. But what we was dealing with, Taffy, if you wasn't in the live before, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you was. If you wasn't, just say you wasn't, and I can go back over some of the things that we were talking about. If not, I'm gonna continue what it is that I was trying to finish up over there on that side. Again, guys, the idea that we need to consume anything from an animal in order to be sustained is something that is really, when you really look and understand deeply, it's a bunch of nonsense. And you would like to be in that position where you understand what it is that you're doing. And this doesn't mean that you stop what it is that you're doing. If you want to continue to consume meat, then you do so. I'm not here to judge you on that. What I am telling you is don't think that it is necessary for the survival of your physiology, and know that it is not natural for your physiology. So this is the case right here, guys. So that's what we was dealing with. All right, cool, Taffy. Yeah, big shout out from where you from, Taffy, if you want to. If not, that's cool as well. But again, guys, so it's the understanding of what it is that we're doing that is going to be the biggest thing that is going to push us forward and help us to regain our health. And again, one of those things is understanding the herbs and how to utilize the herbs in conjunction with a lifestyle that is going to be more conducive to a healthy lifestyle, meaning that we're not going to age in the way that most of us are aging. We're not going to be crippled by that rheumatoid arthritis that many of us get, the osteoarthritis that many of us get, the diabetes that we're running into, type 2 diabetes, and all the other autoimmune diseases that we are actually saddled with. These things are not natural, guys. We're being saddled by these things because we are not doing the things that are necessary for us to not be saddled by disease that come from lifestyle. Because many of us have been conditioned. Give a big thumbs up when you come back in, guys. All right. What's up, Sheila? The best herbs to start with. I can't say what is the best herbs to start with. I can tell you the herbs that I utilize on a daily basis. I utilize the sea moss. I utilize the chlorella, and I utilize the CBD oil on a regular basis daily. So those are 3 herbs that I utilize daily, along with the stinging nettle as well as the saw palmetto. So the stinging nettle root and the saw palmetto, I'm using that because I dealt with an enlarged prostate. I self-diagnosed it because I understood that I wasn't urinating in the way that I should have been urinating, meaning it wasn't coming out. It was barely coming out. So I did my research and I got on the saw palmetto and the stinging nettle. But the benefits of the saw palmetto and the stinging nettle is far beyond just the effects it has on the enlarged prostate. It's very beneficial as a blood circulator to the body. The stinging nettle has great effect on the blood pressure as well as the health of the skin. For those of you who don't know, I invested in hemp skincare products, CBD oils, and herbs, and I've utilized those hemp skincare products and the specific combination of herbs to help to regenerate the smooth skin that I'm having to this day. Like my skin has never been in this condition, even when I was a youth. And the glow and the freshness, the softness, and just the actual texture of the skin is amazing. And that's a combination of some of the things that I'm doing internally with the herbs and the topical hemp skincare products that I have that I actually retail for you guys as well. You feel what I'm saying? So again, the best herbs, I wouldn't say that there's one best herb, but I'm giving you the herbs that I utilize, and those herbs are definitely herbs that you can utilize. So the sea moss would be a great herb. in order to get the minerals that you need into the body. That's a great herb right there that you can utilize as well. The chlorella is another herb. Again, I utilize that for specific issues and reasons, but a list of herbs, and I have those things, pretty much videos on all of them. I'll be doing some recycling of those videos and some update on those videos. But again, herbs are definitely great for the body, as well as spices. So your everyday spice, like the cayenne pepper, is something great for the body. It's a blood mover. It moves the blood throughout the body, and this is what the body needs. So anytime you're dealing with any issues, you want to make sure that the blood is moving. Therefore, you want to incorporate herbs that move the blood, herbs that have the minerals and the vitamins that the body needs. And it's a whole list of herbs that you can consume that will benefit you in numerous of ways. Many of those things, I'm gonna give you all you guys a shout out who's coming into the house. Give a shout out to your city if you're new to the channel. If you haven't shouted out your city before, I was on another live earlier, guys, and I got knocked off. You know what I mean? But I just started back and I finished up. If you wasn't in the other live, guys, that I just had a couple of minutes ago, tell me and I can go over the things that I was talking about earlier as far as Dr. Sebis is concerned, as far as what we utilized, as far as the small package was concerned for Sharon's health, and what made a big difference in seeing her numbers come back around. Again, she modified the way she was taking those herbs. So sometimes you may have to make in order to see the results that you need to see. But the herbs alone are not going to do it, guys. It takes an active will of doing things differently. Although Sharon really didn't change her nutritional plan in the way that I would have liked for her to do, she did enough adjusting in that to allow those herbs to work. But if you clean up your nutrition, if you start to do exercise, if you start to make sure what it is that you're consuming is organic and GMO free, you're going to give your body a more of a chance for those herbs to really apply and work. I'm going to give people a shout out real quick, guys. So we got Taffy. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if I butcher your name. Then we got Sheila's Angels. What's up, Sheila? All right, I just answered that question for you. You got Sharina. Good morning. We got, is that, and you'll see me squinting, guys. I got bad issue with the lights on the computer. I need to get a screen, and I've just been lazy and haven't got one. So I think it's Miss Wheat Stay. I may be wrong. Give me a thumbs up if I said that the right way. We got Smoky Break 314. Okay, Albany, Georgia. St. Louis in the house. Miss Grab, Maryland in the house. Sharina, yeah. Okay, Sharina, I'll go back over some of the things. What's up, Danette? I see you back in the house. What's up, Jewel? I see you back in the house. So basically, we're going to go back over that real quick, guys. So basically, I was talking, or I entered into the last live about dealing with the actual small cleanse package that Dr. Sebi had that Sharon and I purchased. So we purchased the small cleanse package, which had what is called the Biofrio, the Viento, and the Chelation. And these three herbs are the herbs that Sharon has been taking over the months. The Viento is similar to the green food as well. That's another herb that Dr. Sebi had or has on his site. And we utilize those herbs in order to see if that would make a big deal in what it is that Sharon was dealing with. And she feels as if it made an enormous impact. We started this over 6 months ago. So again, it takes time, depending on what it is that you're dealing with, for the herbs to take effect in some people. And each individual is different. Therefore, you must understand and give that herb time to work with you. But in the process, you can't continue, or you shouldn't continue to do the things that you were doing while you were dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with disease. If you're dealing with disease and illness, you have to make changes when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to exercise and when it comes to understanding what it is that you're consuming. And again, guys, we've made the point over and over again, I made the point over and over again, many of us are diseased simply because we just don't understand what it is that we are consuming are not natural to this physiology. Because we've been conditioned to believe that the things that are foods that we have to modify are the natural foods for the human body, and that somehow herbs and plant-based foods are just something that is just foreign to the human body. That's because of the conditioning that we've been under and what we have accepted and what has been passed down generation to generation as far as it's concerned, our eating and the eating of what it is that we eat. Not only what it is that we are eating, but also the frequency in which we eat. That's a big thing as well. And the preparation of the food that we eat. All these things play a major role in the health of the body. It can either increase the longevity of the body or it can decrease the longevity of the body. We spoke earlier about the actual process of having to cook food in order to consume it. Anytime you have to cook food at high temperatures, and I'm repeating myself, so those of you who were in the last live, you'll hear this again. But for those of you who are not, and I have quite a few who are not, you will hear this right now. If I wish I had some water on me, I got some tea. If what it is that you have to consume has to be cooked at high temperature, then it's actually accelerating the aging process of the body because of what is called advanced glycation in products. So this is what happens when food has to be cooked at high temperature, particularly and specifically meats, eggs, dairy products such as cheese, etc., are high in advanced glycation end products. These things actually break down the body because it doesn't allow the body to renew its proteins, guys. So it actually starts to accelerate the process of aging because the proteins are not being recycled. The body wants to recycle its protein because the quality of the protein is a determining factor of how the body sustains itself and how the body ages along the way. When those proteins are being unable to be renewed, the body ages a lot faster. All right. So just the simple process of having to cook food at high temperature actually aids in the acceleration of our aging. You understand what I'm saying? And also the disease that we are running into are not natural diseases that are just going to happen to the physiology because the human physiology is designed to become diseased. These diseases are happening for the most part because of the lifestyle that we are engaged in and because of what it is that we have been allowed to consume and what individuals have been given to us when it comes to the government and those companies that sell us food. They're selling us food that is GMO food. They're selling us food that has a lot of pesticides, herbicides, etc., that are poisoning the system. Another key to accelerating the aging of the system is inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the body not only accelerates aging, but it also accelerates and makes the body susceptible to disease. So anytime you're consuming things that have been sprayed with those herbicides, those pesticides, anytime you're consuming meat, dairy, and other products, grains to a certain extent that cause inflammation within the body, you are accelerating the aging process of the body and you're making the body susceptible to all the diseases that we're coming down with, guys. So we have to realize that. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Neil? Good morning. Is that Miss Nilly? So that's what we're dealing with, guys. Again, we were dealing with the Dr. Sebis herbs, guys. Again, you have to pay money for that. We paid like $250 for that package, but it turns out it was worth it. Excuse me. It was worth it for what it is and what it has been able to do with Sharon. As far as the best herbs and what's the best, I think I had the question, what's the best brands of herbs? I buy my bulk herbs at Mountain Rose, mountainroseherbs.com. That's where I buy my bulk herbal items. But also I have herbs myself. I don't sell them in bulk, so to speak. It'll be more in 4 ounces increments, 6 ounce increments versus that. But if you're looking to buy bulk herbs, mountainroseherbs.com seems to be a reputable place, and that's where I get my herbs from particularly. And I have quite a few bulk items when it comes to herbs. All right. But also the CBD oil is a powerful hemp extract that helps with the body, total body. Deals with everything that you're talking about, guys, when it comes to the body, because it has the cannabinoids. So if you're dealing with inflammation, many herbs help with inflammation, guys. There are a ton of herbs. Most of the herbs that I mentioned earlier are great for inflammation. When you're dealing with the although the cayenne pepper is hot in taste, it is great for inflammation. You're dealing with the cat's claw, it's great for inflammation. There is a limited amount of herbs that are great for inflammation. When you find herbs, what you're going to find is those herbs overlap each other in a lot of things. Most herbs that you come across are going to be anti-inflammatory. So there's a whole list of herbs that you can utilize in order to get the inflammation and work on the inflammation. Some of the simpler herbs would be the ginger and the turmeric. Some of the more, I say complex herbs, because you probably haven't heard of them unless you really study herbs, are the cat's claw, or the chlorella, or the milk thistle, the dandelion, the burdock root, the bladder rats and the sea moss, you name it. The licorice is pretty great for the inflammation as well. If you have high blood pressure, you want to be careful with licorice, guys. But also the utilization of the hemp products, the full spectrum hemp and the broad spectrum hemp CBD oils are amazing for total body restoration, guys. And these things are literally making a great benefit, not just on inflammation. And again, guys, I go back to the fact that many of you who haven't seen me, who don't know, but my skin has never been as in such a great condition as it is. Even as a youth, I didn't have this quality of skin that I've been able to regain over the past month or so because of the topical use of the hemp cosmetics that I actually sell, as well as the internal use of specific herbs that I utilize on a daily basis in order to get the skin back to where it is glowing, where it's soft, the texture is amazing. And no lie about it, guys, individuals who see me, who see me on a regular basis, they notice day in and day out. They ask me what I'm doing different. What about me is different? I tell them, you're looking at the skin. Literally, I said it's the skin, because I haven't really been able to train myself as far as my exercise is concerned. I am a trainer as well, as far as I have clients that I actually train, get into physical fitness help. That's how I got into the industry. Although I'm trying to wean myself out of that, because I'm trying to get this online stuff moving and popping. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's time for me to move on from actually having to be somewhere training individuals. But right now, I still have to be there training individuals. You know what I mean? What's up? Is that Sharina? What's up, Sharina Leon? What's going on with you? Miss Neely, I've never used the black seed oil for the skin. Excuse me. Excuse me. My experience with black seed oil, it didn't work for me as far as the internal taking of the black seed oil. Either I didn't do it long enough, or I didn't see the results that I was expecting to see. You understand what I'm saying? I hear a lot about the black seed oil. My experience has not been that which of many individuals who I actually look at and actually respect their opinion has been. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it really doesn't, I can't really speak to the benefit of black seed oil because it didn't benefit me, or I didn't see the benefits when I was utilizing it. And again, when I talk about the CBD oil and those type of things, I'm taking those internally. For the skin and for the body in general, and for your health in general, it's an internal and an external type of thing that you want to have going on. If you want to have great looking skin, you have to get things that are high in collagen. You have to get those herbs that have collagen, that is high in collagen. You have to get those herbs that have the regeneration and the minerals necessary to regenerate the skin. And you have to use that topical care that is gonna do the job outwardly, externally. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why that skin cream butter has been so amazing, along with the internal stuff that I'm doing. It really has taken my skin and my skin complexion and the value and the texture of my skin to a whole nother level. It's a beautiful thing. And again, guys, I am retailing that. But with that, you also get my any product you get that you spend over $50 purchasing, you get my nutritional program, you get my detox program, you get my intermittent fasting programs. And these things alone, they are selling for together, they're selling for $200, but I'm giving it for free for those who do purchase any products from me, $50 and above. So that's what I have on that. All right. Yeah, meat. Yeah, I've been cut meat from my diet. It's been about 3 years that I haven't consumed meat. Meat is not natural for the physiology. It's not necessary for the physiology. It's not necessary for your survival. We've been conditioned into meat and consuming meat because this is what we have been brought up on. Anything that you have to, I want you to hear me out and don't get emotional, guys. Just hear me out. I ain't bashing you for eating your meat. Continue to do it. I'm just telling you clearly, anything that you have to alter in order to consume is not natural for you. Now, if you compound that by having to alter it because it's likely to poison you if you consume it in a natural state, how could that be natural for the physiology? It makes no logical sense when we think about it deeper. The problem is we have been addicted and are addicted to the meat, the preparation of the meat. I always challenge individuals like this. I tell you, if you really love that meat, then go out there and eat that meat raw and tell me how much you love the way that meat tastes. Tell me how pleasant your experience was consuming that meat. You're not gonna like it. You like the preparation of the meat. You love the way the meat has been prepared. I get it. I used to as well. But I haven't eaten red meat or pork before I went totally vegan. I hadn't eaten that. It's been 27 years now. 27, maybe 26. It's been since 1993 since I've eaten red meat or pork. I was consuming fish and chicken, and I got away from that 3 years ago. And that's another reason that the skin and the complexion and all those other things are coming around. When you're eating pretty much clean and when you're not consuming those things that cause inflammation within the body, then you're going to have an outward appearance that is going to show a glow. And to enhance that and protect it from the weather, if you're in cold states or you have those months where it's cold, then you definitely want to utilize the skin care products that are not toxic and not cancerous. You understand what I'm saying? I'm answering some more questions real quick. Yes, yeah, Mountain Rose smoke break. It's Mountain Rose herbs, mountainroseherbs.com. Stingy nettle. So Linda, stingy nettle is good for eczema. Stingy nettle is good for eczema. And also the CBD oil is a powerful has a powerful effect on the body, on the total system of the body. I have that as well. I do market the CBD oils as well. What you want to do and what you want to make sure when it comes to the CBD oil is that you're getting things that are authentic, that have been certified as far as the certificate of analysis, because you may be getting a lot of CBD oil that has a lot of filler in it. Now, if you're going to the gas station to get your CBD oil, then know for sure that you're not getting authentic CBD oil. I would be very surprised if they have the certificate of authentic analysis at the gas station. So you want to be aware of where you get your stuff from. And you can't be afraid to spend the money for that stuff that is good, natural, and healthy for the body. You guys run from spending the money on something that is going to benefit you as far as your health is concerned, and you can utilize that. You utilize that money on other things that are going to do anything for the health. I get it, but at the end of the day, if you're not healthy, you can't enjoy life. And I'm speaking from an individual who has had many things go on in my life when it comes to illness and severe illness, and illness that almost took my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I have a heart condition called supraventricular tachycardia. And for those of you who are not familiar with the story, over a year period, I passed out 9 times, meaning my heart stopped 9 times. On the 5th time, I went to the hospital. So I'm going back. The 5th time I went to the hospital because they couldn't find out what was going on the first 4 times. The 5th time I went to the hospital, it happened. It finally happened while I was in the hospital, and it happened, excuse me, and it happened 5 times in a period of an hour. So my heart stopped 5 times back to back to back. So they hit me up with those paddles, and they got me on some meds that stabilized the body. So I'm not coming from a position of an individual who haven't experienced real health issues, as well as I had back surgery over 10 years ago. I had to deal with that issue. Also, I'm overcoming an umbilical hernia, which I'm hesitant to get it fixed because I'm tired of being cut on, but it leads to more of a pouch in your midsection area. So eventually I think I may get it taken care of. I just don't like them people cutting on me, and I don't like being under anesthesia. You know what I mean? Let's go over here right quick. I'm gonna answer some more questions. So again, guys, when you're dealing with the CBD oil, that's something that's gonna really benefit the body as a whole, because what it does is it replenishes what is called the cannabinoids in the body. So your body naturally produces what is called endocannabinoids. These are regulatory cells on the organs of the body, meaning they help to regulate the systems of the body. Those cannabinoids become depleted as we age and as we expose our body to things that are detrimental to the body via food, via drink, via inhaling, etc. So what the hemp plant and its extracts, the CBD oils, etc., what they have are phytocannabinoids. So these cannabinoids work in a way where they go back into the body when you're consuming them, and they help to regulate the system. So this is why individuals are able to deal with anxiety a little bit better when they're on the CBD oil. They deal with sleep. I had a great testimony the other day from a guy emailing me back about how the CBD oil has changed his life as far as his sleep quality. He says his sleep quality is amazing. He says that his agitation and irritation from the job that he does as far as driving is concerned is great. He doesn't deal with that anymore. He's been relaxed. So that's a beautiful thing. You know, oh, that's Vicky. You know, there go Vicky right there. Hey, what's up, Vicky? I was just speaking of your husband about what he was telling me about. So Vicky is here, and he said he doesn't mind me sharing his story. Vicky is here. So she bought the CBD oil about 2 or 3 weeks ago for her husband, and he utilized it. And like I said, he hit me back yesterday or earlier in the week with the email talking about how it has benefited him. And he actually bought another CBD oil from me yesterday that I shipped out yesterday, and they should get it by Tuesday. You know what I mean? So yeah, Like it's legit. And I had other individuals that and it works in different ways, guys, for different people. But at the end of the day, it's definitely something that's gonna benefit the individual in one way or another, because what it is doing is replenishing the body of something the body needs to be replenished. And therefore, it's going to be beneficial to the body. I'm going to answer some of these questions over here real quick, guys. So be patient with me. Yes. So Miss Nilly, you said you was taking what internally and it lowered your blood pressure? Yeah. Yeah, Miss Nilly, that's what I said. The complex, my complexion, everything. The whole 9 yards about this stuff. Like I said, I'm not just trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you something that is going to be beneficial. But I am trying to sell you something. Know that for sure. Because this is a business that I am running. And again, guys, you may find it you may be a little bit thrown back at the pricing, but the pricing is including the shipping and handling, as well as is including a lot more that I'm giving you in terms of my programs that are going to be beneficial to you overall. So I'm gonna answer a few more of these questions. All right. What's up, Neve? Yeah, high blood pressure. There's a lot of things that goes on with the high blood pressure. You can utilize the hawthorn berry. That's one of those things that have been really beneficial with it. But some herbs such as the cat's claw are beneficial for the high blood pressure. Also, certain spices, as well as cayenne pepper. It's a number of herbs that can be utilized to help to lower the blood pressure. Not licorice. The ginger is great at helping to lower blood pressure. There are a number of things that benefit the blood pressure, as well as the burdock root. It's a ton of herbs that do wonders when it comes down to the blood pressure. I got videos on all these things, guys. So all you got to do is search my library, and I have a ton of videos. I'll be producing more videos with some updated information dealing with blood pressure, dealing with diabetes, dealing with pretty much all the diseases that we are saddled with, and you guys can go and check those out. But as of now, I have videos already that have those things in it. All you have to do is search the library, put in that keyword blood pressure, diabetes, hemp, etc., and then it should come up. So that's what I would do. So again, I answer that which what is good for the eczema. You said, can I use dandelion on my skin? I don't use dandelion on my skin. I take it internally. I use the hemp skin butter that I have, guys. And like I say, it has done an amazing job on my skin. So that's something that you can be considered. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, you want to be, Lynette, you want to be consistent and use the herbs every day. Of course, the herbs are natural foods for the body, guys. You want to learn you definitely want to learn the dosage. Pretty much what I do is I take like a teaspoon, which usually is anywhere from 750 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams. A tablespoon of my herbs that I take on a daily basis, and I put it in a shot glass, pretty much to speak, shake it up and shoot it down real quick. Many of those herbs are absolutely horrible when it comes to taste. So I tell you one for sure that is horrible, but it's good for the body. The sea moss, it tastes absolutely horrible. The cat's claw is absolutely horrible. Now that cat's claw is powerful as well, guys. That cat's claw actually helps to rid the body of herpes, simplex 1 and simplex 2. It has a profound effect on that. Also, Lyme disease. It has a profound effect on that. It has a profound effect on helping individuals with arthritis, with the rheumatoid arthritis. So again, these herbs have a lot of overlapping qualities. So you got to know that as well. I'm gonna answer some more questions. I have chronic back pain, trying to find a natural way to relieve it. That's interesting right there, Tally T. Again, I had back surgery because that was over 10 years ago. I couldn't deal with the pain anymore because I had an issue with uh, one of my discs pressing on a nerve. So this, if that's what you're dealing with and it comes to sciatica, then you are probably going to have to do a whole lot of different therapeutic type things as far as stretching, maybe even a chiropractor, but also whatever it is that you're consuming. You want to make sure that you're getting foods that are being nutrient dense, because what we don't understand is that the actual disc in the body are living things as well. Everything in this body is living. The bones are living. They require nutrients. The discs are living. They require the nutrients, the minerals, and the vitamins that's going to help keep them healthy. So you want to look into a lot of things that are dealing with stretching, that maybe even a chiropractor. And again, you want to increase the quality of your nutrition if your nutrition is not up to par. All right. So I'm gonna answer a few more questions, guys. Yeah, so stretching will go a long way in helping you to do that as well, with the back pain, Taffy. What do I eat as a source of protein? So let's explain this real quick. I want you guys to hear clearly. Protein is not an actual thing. That's like a fence. Let's look at it like this. You know, it takes links to make a fence. The fence is the name of a long line of links together. The link by itself is called a link. So this is the case with protein. Protein is just for amino acids. Amino acids chained together are called proteins. So it's amino acids being chained together that are given the name protein. It's the amino acids that the body needs and that the body gets from plant-based sources. You don't have to have meat in order to get protein. Make that clear. The body doesn't even utilize the actual protein, so to speak. It utilizes the amino acids. So when you're consuming that animal flesh, it's breaking that animal flesh down to singular molecules and utilizing the amino acids that are tied up and chained together, which is called protein. You get this in the plant kingdom, and you get all the protein, i.e. amino acids chains together in the plant kingdom. You never have to eat animal flesh in order to get protein. This is a Eurocentric concept that we have accepted and we have lived by. And if you're a European, don't get offended because I said it's a Eurocentric concept. All right. I'm just saying the truth of the matter. I don't matter where it's from. If it was an African concept and I was on here talking about protein and talking about animal flesh, I would say it was an African concept. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, amino acids are found in the plant kingdom at the abundance. That's where the animals get theirs from. Unless the body produces its own protein, which it does, and that's for that particular animal for that particular time. It's not for your consumption. All the amino acids you need is found in the plant kingdom. Therefore, you have no worry of protein, none whatsoever. And if you are worried about protein, I have hemp protein powder, which is yeah, I'm trying to sell you something. If you're worried about protein, I got the hemp protein powder as well. I haven't been promoting that like I've been promoting my herbs, my skin butter. But if you need that plant-based protein, which is going to benefit the body, this is this, guys. You just don't understand. The fact of the matter is this: when you're not, when you're consuming animal products or anything that the body has to work hard to break down, the body is causing free radicals. Metabolizing the food causes free radical and oxidation. These things are detrimental to the health of the cells. And anytime you have something that is detrimental to the health of the cells, then you are weakening the body, therefore exposing yourself to more disease and more issues. And if you have kidney issues, you definitely don't want to consume animal protein. You don't want that at all. You want to be cautious on any protein. But if you consume an animal protein and you have kidney issues, then you set yourself up for a nightmare. You understand what I'm saying when it comes to health? All right, let me get over here. I'm gonna get a few more questions in. How long I been on this thing? Oh Lord, I got to get on up out of here. I got things to do today, guys. I got things to do. Yeah, definitely. Eliminating that red meat will go a long way. Yep, green leafy vegetables are great for protein. But again, you're looking at protein. Don't look at the protein. Look at the amino acids, guys. That's what the body utilizes. It needs the amino acids. Yeah, so Vicky, as you see, Vicky said that CBD oil is the truth. And again, I was telling a story about her husband, Adam. And Adam told me it was all right for me to share the story. And he said that it has had a great impact on not only his sleep, but also his irritability, agitation. Because I believe he drives trucks, if I'm right, Vicky. Tell me if I'm wrong, all right? All right, it's a few more. What's up, kids? Big shout out. Where you from? Give a shout out to where you from. Linda, is what good for lowering blood sugar? Linda Martin, is what good for lowering blood sugar? You talking about the CBD oil? There's many things that are good for lowering blood sugar. Ceylon cinnamon is great for the lowering of blood sugar. You can utilize that. That has a great effect on lowering blood sugar. Fasting, intermittent fasting is one of the keys to helping to lower blood sugar as well. You understand what I'm saying? Reducing the amount of grain and sugar and the amount of animal fat that you're eating will go a long way in helping to lower the sugar levels. So the Ceylon cinnamon is a great spice at helping to lower blood sugar. There are other things as well. They're not coming to the top of my head, but I have a video on that as well. Charleston, cool. Charleston, kids, Charleston in the house. I don't know. Yes, Sharina. You say, I believe any condition can be improved and reversed by taking herbs, but it's not going to be the herbs alone. It's going to be the lifestyle upon which you're living, as far as the nutrition is concerned, as well as far as other things are concerned, as well as far as your mindset, as far as your ability to rest and recover. I have kidney issues myself. That's another thing that I'm dealing with. So yeah, guys, I ran into a lot of issues before I got into this natural lifestyle that literally almost cost me my life. So as far as kidneys concerned, I'm dealing with kidney issues as well, because what they found on my kidneys was cysts. But they said that the cysts were not cancerous, but the cysts can hold a lot of water and things of that nature. And one thing that I've had to cut back on, which is a healthy food, is the avocado. So those who are dealing with kidney issues, avocados may not be good for you in that sense, even though they are healthy. Also, sweet potatoes, which is another healthy food, may not be the best for those of us who are dealing with any type of a kidney issue. You understand what I'm saying? But yes, do I believe that herbs can reverse kidney? Of course. Lifestyle as well, though. It's a combination of all that. Kidney disease didn't shoot up in America in the 1990s. Kidney disease was at a smaller level. I don't have the numbers on me, but now it has increased pretty much tenfold. And at that same time, the introduction of and the large consumption of more meat, more protein, the health and fitness industry getting people hooked on the idea that protein is the key to your success. All that was in correlation in correlation with the spike in the kidney disease that we are now experiencing. So what you got to understand is, guys, the body breaking down animal flesh, the kidneys trying to excrete that and break down the animal flesh as well. It gets attacked by what it turns, I think it's called urea, into ammonia. Or ammonia, it turns into urea in order for it to excrete. But in the process of breaking it down and turning that which is from the animal flesh that is in the kidneys into urea for it can be eliminated, it has to try to break down the ammonia, and it doesn't do a great job at breaking down ammonia. Ammonia is detrimental to the kidneys, and this is what happens in the process of the body trying to break down animal flesh. Therefore, kidneys become taxed, and therefore you're having a large degree of kidney disease that's popping off. That's not the only reason, but that is definitely a reason. All right. All right, kids. Well, thanks for coming over from sharing channel. Okay, so I don't have a website, kids. Here's what you can do. I'm gonna drop a link real quick, and it's gonna show you. It's gonna show you the products that I have. So I just dropped the link. You'll see it right below. And what you can do is, in that link, if that link doesn't open, what you can do is you can email me directly at Beyond. I'm gonna put that in the thing, competition at gmail.com. You can email me at that. I'm gonna leave that. So that's my regular email. But if the link works, what you want to do is just go directly after you see the products, because the link has all the products and everything in it. You know what I mean? If the link works. So check the link, make sure that it works. And if you are interested, after you see that, the email for the PayPal is this right here. And along with the hemp skincare products, guys, again, you get my detox program, you get my nutritional program, and you also get my fasting program. So you're getting way more value than what it is that you're spending out if you're sincere about your health, and if you utilize the information that I'm giving you as far as these as far as that is concerned. All right. So again, try to link the hemp skin cream should be great for anything in conjunction with like the herb and the cleansing of the internal system as well. Again, my skin has never been as clear, as soft, as toned across the board, even a lighter glare to it, smooth. It's a great benefit, guys. Again, yeah, I'm trying to sell you something, but I'm not just trying to sell you anything. I know it works, and I've experienced it working. So yeah, the what's up, Terry? What's going on? So yeah, Linda, it should do a marvelous job with. All right, cool, kids. So again, you can look at that, and then you just make sure when you do use the PayPal, you make sure that you put what specific things that you want. As far as the skin butter is concerned, you got to make sure that you put the one that you want, as far as the cucumber or the dreamsicle flavor scent, and make sure you put your mailing address, etc., so I can send that out to you. You know what I mean? And these things are starting to go pretty quick, so you want to take advantage of it if you want it, if you believe what it is that I'm telling you. And whether you buy it or not, it's going to get sold, and it's going to get sold at the price that I'm selling it. Because again, I'm working on doing some direct marketing I'm taking the actual, I paid for a course where I'm taking and learning how to actually do a direct marketing of my own product via what is called a funnel. So again, guys, I have a lot of products coming out, a lot of programs. So also, Linda, what you want to understand too, Linda, is it's not just going to be the skin or topical use of anything that's going to correct a problem 100%. It's going to be the combination of those things that you're doing internally as well. But make no doubt about it, the skin butter is great for the body, no doubt about it. But I've achieved this smoothness and softness of my skin in the combination of utilizing my herbal remedy that I use, as well as utilizing my hemp skincare products. And I'm actually putting the program, or I actually have a program that I have together now for the total revitalization and the restoration of the skin, including helping with eczema and all those other things. Again, when you're dealing with things like that, it's not just a topical issue, an external issue. It's an issue of internal things going on as well. The body is inflamed in some way or another. Something that you're doing, something that you're consuming is exacerbating that issue. I know individuals are born with eczema, not naturally a process of human birth, but because our parents, their parents, things we've been exposed to, things we inherited within the genes that we inherited from others, our parents, our grandparents, etc., can lead to these types of breakouts when it comes to acne, when it comes to eczema from having it from birth and those things of that nature. So these things can be corrected, in my opinion, if you cleanse the body, if you take the time to understand and utilize what it is that's available for you, and if you're willing to spend the money. That's the thing, guys. People are not willing to spend the money to get the health that they need. I spend a ton of money on my health because what I do is I'm doing it naturally. So it's costing me an arm and a leg on a lot of things that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I'm also in the business of retelling these things because I know and understand them now. So I've turned what it is that I utilize into a business for myself. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I make no bones about it. Nothing has done my skin the way that these things that I am doing has done it for these 47 years of this life. It's absolutely amazing what it is that this skin is looking like nowadays. No doubt. Yeah, Vicky bought the skin butter, so she can actually speak to that as well, Linda. You see Vicky in the comments. She actually purchased the skin butter. She purchased, I think, the shower gel as well, if I'm not correct. If I'm not correct. But I have the skin, again, go to the link. I have a ton of hemp care products. My favorite right now, again, is the skin butter. It's absolutely amazing. But also I have the hand lotion, which is it's similar to the skin butter. It just doesn't have as thick of a texture than the skin butter, but it's going to be great for the body as well. And again, if you purchase over $50 worth of product, you're going to get those extra informational products that are going to be essential for your health moving forward. Products that I sell for $200 as far as the information contained in it and the guidance and the coaching that is contained in that, which I'm giving you guys for free for purchasing $50 or more of my products. Yeah, Miss D. What's up, Miss D? I ain't see you step into the house. That is true. So no doubt about it. If you'd like to share your story, that would be great, Miss D, because it seems like you have the story to tell. That would be great. Terry Ziegler, you say I stopped eating meat and lean towards plants and fruits, but I am in a nursing home. So what do you suggest? Oh, wow. Yeah, that is. Yeah, Terry, that's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. If you're not ordering your own food, then that's going to be tough because they're going to serve you GMO foods more than likely in the nursing home. I may be wrong depending on what nursery home you're in, but most anything that is coming from any type of restaurant, anything outside of you buying it, cooking it, and preparing it, more than likely it's going to be GMO. So Terry, I can't really advise you on that. I would still eat the vegetables and those type of things and just try to go with that. Unfortunately, if you're not preparing and buying your own food, then those who are preparing and buying your own food, especially buying it in bulk, they're getting GMO products 99.9% of the time. I would be shocked if they didn't. So that's the only thing I can really say on that, Terry. All right, guys, I've been here too long, but I thank you guys for coming by. Again, check out the other live if you didn't, guys. We touched some of the same things in this one, but we touched a little bit deeper on the things that Sharon was doing in order to correct what it is that she was doing. All right. So Miss D said she changed her diet and she went from being infertile for years and had my son. Woo! All right, I'm telling you, it's true. It's the truth. It's the truth. Like I said, Dr. Sebi, and again, no one man knows it all, but Dr. Sebi was a great and is a great resource of knowledge and of the ability and the power of herbs, along with a lot of other individuals that are out here. And understanding what is natural will go a long way in helping to reverse any illness, disease that you may be dealing with. Now, again, there's no guarantees in life. There's nothing guaranteed besides the fact that we're all gonna leave up out of here one day. But at the end of the day, we can do things that will naturally give our bodies a chance to heal itself. The body can naturally heal itself given the right environment, right opportunity. This I truly believe. Now, whether it heals everybody who goes on a plant-based diet, who goes into herbs and who does intermittent fasting and all those things, I don't know that because I don't know every case. But what I do know is I'm gonna go out or I'm gonna stay here based off engaging in intermittent fasting, engaging in my herbs, engaging in veganism, and engaging in those things that are gonna give me the best chance to fill the body with the minerals, the vitamins, the antioxidants, the antiviral, the antifungal, and the antimicrobial types of things that these plants have with them. That's the thing, guys. These things have those things that the body needs in order to fight off disease, in order to reverse disease. And it's a powerful thing. You know what I mean? So again, guys, go to the link, guys, if you want to purchase any of the products. Again, I'm trying to build the site. I'm trying to build everything that I'm trying to do in order for me to be able to come and do the things that I want to do, which is share the knowledge that I'm sharing. But at the end of the day, it is a business, guys, and I'm keeping 100. I'm trying to tell you something, and I want you to buy something, not just because I want you to buy it, but because I know it works, and I know that I have programs that are designed to help you become a better you, as I'm trying to help me to become a better me when it comes to health, fitness, nutrition, etc. These things go a long way. And again, it's a business for me, and I'm trying to make the most out of that business, and that's what I'm focusing on. So I'm going to try to sell you something. So if you come to the channel, you're going to be sold something. Whether you buy it or not, that's going to be on you. But if you do buy it, know that you're buying something that is going to be legit, that is benefiting me, and it's going to benefit you as well, because it's going to make a difference in the quality of your life. And again, I hate to keep bragging about that skin, but Lord have mercy. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love, family. Again, family, I drop videos pretty much every day, so always check on the channel, hit the bell. If one didn't come up, then that means that the bell isn't working. So check it out. So I'm dropping knowledge on everything. And again, you'll run across some videos that may be a little controversial to you, those of you who are new, because again, I'm not religious, but I do believe that there's a higher being. I have a different point of view on cultural and traditional acceptance of certain things, dealing with monogamy, etc. But hear me out and don't become offended by what it is that I am saying that my understanding of these certain things are. You can disagree. Understand that. You can disagree. No problem with disagreeing. It happens. But disagree out of knowledge, not out of emotion, and not out of traditional acceptance of certain things that you just don't challenge because you've been told not to challenge. I challenge everything that I've ever come in contact with that was given to me by anybody else, because they may have meant well, but it doesn't mean that they knew the truth or that they had what it was in direct line to what it is that I need in order to evolve. All right, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Sending you peace and love, guys. Peace.